Bought a house.
It's on an island. Not a personal island, it's a really big island, but island nonetheless.
Yes, we're pretty excited. There are a lot of things that we love about this house.
That are like perfect, you don't have to change anything.
And a lot of things that we will be updating and changing. Everything in this room included. We bought this house for the location and for the view, which you will see very shortly. Everything else can be changed.
Hold on, everything?
Everything else can be changed.
This is gonna get expensive. We are standing in the living room. Fireplace, this actually was a wood fireplace converted to natural gas. We will keep it natural gas, but this will definitely get an overhaul. Everything else is good.
No, this whole room will get an overhaul. It's really hard to say exactly everything that we're gonna do. We're going to move in, live in the space for a bit, get a feel for what we need for function. Some things I already know, like this entryway is just not gonna be functional for us. So we need to come up with a new solution, new entryway plan.
Yeah.
The bathroom situation is not gonna be functional for us. The kitchen itself, as it is right now, is not gonna be functional for us.
It might be easier to make a list of things that are functional.
The deck.
Oh, okay. Workshop.
But so there's lots of changes, but we wanna get in the space, live in it, and kind of decide where we wanna go from there.
Yeah, and there's definitely a couple walls we wanna open up, but they are load bearing, so we're gonna have to explore that a little bit and see what we need to do to deal with beams and structure and all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, well, should we go check out the kitchen?
Yeah, let's check out the next room.
Okay.
So the hallway to all of the bedrooms is down there. And on this side is the kitchen.
Perfect.
There really is no dining space at all here, which doesn't work for us. So we really need to reconfigure this, make some kind of dining space, and still have a big enough functional kitchen. So the kitchen has a decent amount of counter space. Red is not my favorite color.
It is Wade's favorite color, or
Well,
one of his favorite colors.
Our son doesn't get to decide what color our kitchen is. And there's no space in here for a dining table or anything like that. So one of my priorities is reworking the layout in these rooms so that we can have a living room, an entry, a dining room, and a kitchen. So there's gonna be a lot of reconfiguration that has to happen, but I really would like to have those as defined spaces, even though they won't have like walls defining them.
So this house is a little bit outdated, but it was really well taken care of and it is in good shape for its age. And so that's gonna work well with kind of our reno style where we tackle room by room, because we can definitely live in it and it still feels livable.
Yeah, so it's got good bones, good potential, and in the end, it's a good investment for us, whether we live here for 30 years or 5, although we right now are planning for 30.
You're 35.
But whatever we end up doing in the future, I think there's lots of potential to increase value in this home and do something really cool with the spaces.
Another nice thing about this house is that there isn't any really recent updates. The most recent things were the roof and the deck, which we like, and that's going to stay the same. It's not like we're paying for someone else who's done a bunch of rentals that now we're going to tear into and redo. So that was a bonus with this home as well. Okay, well, shall we see some more rooms?
Yeah, go down the hallway.
Okay.
So we'll start at the back. Here, our future office. So while we work on opening up the basement, this will temporarily be a kid's space.
Slash office? Or
office.
Or do we put the office in our place? I don't know.
We don't really know. The long-term plan is for this to be the office because the kids will be downstairs, so it'll be less noisy. It's a pretty big bedroom, so it has lots of potential for storage of all my decor and DIY stuff. And it's across from the bedroom, so.
Has a nice window for light. We really want our room to be over there, and we'll show you that after.
There's a big reason we switched to the other side.
Yeah. Okay, let's go check out the other room.
Okay. So this is gonna be our bedroom because
this. That is the ocean. This is gonna be our primary bedroom. It's actually a nice big space.
We decided to take this space because it has a beautiful view, but it doesn't have any closets, it doesn't have an ensuite. So there's a bunch of work that we're gonna have to do in here. We're probably gonna add an ensuite.
What I really like about the space is that it has two beautiful views. I have Lindi and the ocean.
Anyway, this is gonna be our bedroom, and let's check out the other rooms upstairs.
And next is another bedroom. This room is in short term gonna be a bedroom for one of the kids.
Long term, it's gonna be gone.
Because you know what Lindi likes the most?
Ripping down walls.
Yeah, it's true.
This side of this room is the kitchen, and this side is our bedroom. So we're probably going to break into this room for en-suites and extended kitchens and things.
Kitchen, a butler's pantry possibly.
Potentially. We just don't know, we haven't done any floor planning yet.
Yeah.
Those are just ideas in our head, but I'm pretty positive we're gonna steal at least some of this for our ensuite.
And that means some of the stuff that we have to deal with is structural walls. So there's some engineering. So we don't know exactly how it's all gonna play out, but we are sure this room will change.
Yes.
You'll see this room as it is once, and then probably next time it won't
It'll be different.
Yeah, it'll be very different. Okay, what's next?
Okay, we'll go across the hall.
Okay. So this is a massive laundry utility room.
This is a massive space for a laundry room. We've thrown around a few different ideas for how to utilize this space, and I still don't know if we've settled on what we're gonna do, but I can almost guarantee you it won't stay as a massive laundry room.
Well, we can go into some of that details after, but this house actually had an addition put on it partway through its life, and this was a bedroom to start, and then when it was suited, this house, they probably added the upstairs laundry, but it's just not functional that way for us.
And this is the main and only upstairs bathroom, where someone thought it was a really good idea to have a glass door.
Well, then you can see if it's occupied or not.
Ooh, no thank you. Even with this, it does not cover everything. This is the only bathroom on this floor. It's fine, it's functional. It's not our dream bathroom.
It's better than some of the bathrooms we saw.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But we're still gonna change it.
Yeah, I mean, the one nice thing is when we did our house inspection, there was no moisture behind the walls, so like it's performing like it should, and it will serve us until we need to change it and...
Or relocate it. Because Russell loves when we do that.
Why does it always have to be difficult? No, we've talked about it. So there's some other stuff going on in the house where this actually might have to be moved, and the utility room actually has a bunch of space that we could steal. So we have to kind of see where we're going, but this might turn into not a bathroom.
So we're standing in a dark hallway beside our staircase to an even darker hallway.
Yeah, so the way this house is set up right now is it's actually suited. It's not legal, but it is suited. We don't want to have tenants, and we need the space for our kids, so we are going to be opening it up. As the house sits right now, you go downstairs, furnace room, cold room, and then a hall to nowhere that's really dark.
So there's literally no way to get into the suite from inside the house. You have to physically go outside of the house and down out to the back to get into the basement.
Yeah.
So one of the first things we'll be doing is obviously taking down a wall and opening that up in whatever way we can, but future us will deal with that.
Yeah, future us will have sledgehammers.
Okay, so now we'll take you around so we can show you the suite in the back. So the rental is open.
Now we can show you, it's really the gem of the house, the basement.
It is absolutely not.
Okay. So as you walk in, I like to bring attention to, like, we have 30-year-old cobwebs. I call them vintage cobwebs. I think it's a thing. It's probably going to be a trend.
It's disgusting.
You can't find them anywhere because it takes 30 years to build it all. It has actually the gas insert. This is probably the nicest thing down here, but we can keep this gas insert.
This is like faux bricks that just like come off. There's some.
This is a peekaboo hole. I can look into the furnace room. So
and here's some of those amazing.
It's vintage, so
cobwebs.
we could be boxing this up and selling it.
Gross. And disgusting shelving.
So this is structural. Hopefully I can take out. That shouldn't be structural.
And then on this side, a beautiful kitchen.
I cleaned this lightly, or I spent 4 hours
cleaning just the fridge.
I don't even.
It was so nasty.
But we needed it for storage. But anyways, I cleaned the countertop so we can touch it and not
vomit.
But we need to clean all the cupboards. That microwave is going to be thrown in the dump.
Here's an indication of.
That's what the fridge looked like.
The dirt. Ooh. So this eventually maybe will be like a wet bar or something, but it does not need to be a full kitchen for our family.
No. We'll get rid of the stove. This tiling is like
horribly
makes me
done.
Cringe. It's not. None of the edges are nice. Anyways, it is what it is.
It also smells still down here.
I bought 3 air fresheners.
I know you did.
And I don't like those
you
things.
did.
They give me headaches, but the other thing was gonna
It's
give
better
me
than the alternative.
diseases. In all the vents. We need to get it
Look
cleaner.
at this. This is so gross. It's so gross. So these are the bedrooms down here. This is one. It is disgusting.
We got some more 30-year-old vintage.
Oh my gosh, don't show them the window. It is so gross.
Oh, here it comes, people.
No, it's so gross. You will throw up. Don't.
We need
you can't
the horror
even put
music.
that on YouTube. Oh, gross.
The closet, oh, here we go.
Oh.
I think you could do a really cool Halloween theme.
No, it's disgusting.
This is cool. It's like accordion checker. I think that we can keep.
No.
That right there. Money.
No.
This is the closet.
Into this little dungeon.
This is it's really dark in here. Can we lighten it up for the people? There we go.
There's even cobwebs like on the doors, like it was never touched. And this is another bedroom. Also disgusting. Oh, I can't even. Don't do that. This is why our kids are sleeping upstairs for a while. This all needs to get sorted out.
Got it.
Before we will move them here. Really good spot for an electrical panel.
They put this baby panel in the middle of the house.
It will have to move. And then one more gross bathroom.
That shower curtain. Here, you hold this.
I don't want to go in there.
You hold that. Okay, this is what we do with this. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Nope.
Ah!
That's not at all structural. That's awesome.
Oh yeah. Gross.
No, I need to go have a shower. What are our plans for this space? So like, what are we envisioning here?
So this is gonna be our main family room space.
Man cave.
No. Hopefully if we can get this wall open, it will just be an open space. Yeah. There'll still be some kind of bar or something where we have all the plumbing in this kitchen area. And then the 2 bedrooms hopefully will be our kids' rooms at some point, but they won't be down here until this place is like clean and ready for them.
And, yeah, freshened up. I want to see, I don't like how the bathroom, like we have a weird hallway in here, and I want to see if I can push that into one of the bedrooms or bathrooms, or I want to see if we can make that flow. I think maybe even if we can make that bathroom longer and have a door opening, and I think we can configure it because that hallway's useless.
Yeah, it's useless.
And that bathroom is just standing shower with no glass and a toilet and sink, so it's actually pretty small, but if we could make it wider and put a tub or something in there, I think we can do a better use of this space.
And I can see a vision of how this house will look in my head already, but it is hard to get past the current finishes and layers of dust and dirt and grime.
Yeah,
it's hard to look past.
The upstairs was, like I said, livable and well maintained. It was old, but it was well maintained and clean. The downstairs is gross.
Yeah.
We're
ready to change it.
I debated bringing my pressure washer in, but that would have been a poor life decision. The shop.
Last stop on our home tour.
But not least.
Russell's shop.
Yeah, our shop.
Our shop.
Yeah. People who would work together, love each other, and have families together. Yeah.
This is the shop. It was on our must-have list for this house that we either had a shop or garage or space to build a shop or garage, but having one already was a huge bonus. And honestly, in a small little community like this, we did not expect to find a shop that was even as big as this one is.
No, it was a huge bonus. I was like, when we came down here, I was like, oh. Even from the listing, I didn't think it was this size.
No, there's lots of room. It's hopefully going to be one of the first projects we tackle in this house because we need the space to be functional for all the renos we do inside.
Yeah. Fun fact about this space, so actually the shop and then the 2 bedrooms on the end of the house were in an addition that were installed, and according to the neighbors, the addition was installed because the original people who had the house had 2 kids and then they got twins and they didn't have enough room for the twins, so they built the addition. So.
You all want to know the history of the house?
Yeah, fun facts with Russell.
We also didn't mention anything about the property, but going straight out of the shop at the back, we have a half-acre property.
0.55 of an acre. Size matters, Lindy.
Well, we plan to hopefully do some stuff in the yard this summer and maybe in the future. We have a lot of space, so we have lots of potential to do like a hot tub or a pool or something if we win the lottery one day.
I don't think I've seen any pool or hot tubs on Facebook Marketplace yet.
Yes, you did see a pool.
Well, I didn't want to move it.
But it's a nice big yard. Our kids can play. It has fruit trees, which is really exciting for us. When it comes to the house exterior itself,
it's fine.
It's functional. It will all be changed. So hopefully you enjoyed that tour. Most of this house is going to get some kind of overhaul.
Minor things.
Depends on your definition of minor, I guess. We will be taking down walls, replacing windows, moving doors. It's going to be a lot of change, and it's probably going to take a few years because we need to save money to do it. We need to save money for all of our renos, and we're doing them all ourselves, so that just takes loads of time. So hopefully you guys are excited with us. You'll stick around to watch us transform this ocean view home.
I mean, I feel like we won the house lottery. This house hit so many of our check boxes, and we've enjoyed the location already so much, and everything else is a bonus. So.
Exactly.
Thanks so much for watching, and stay tuned as we update our West Coast Reno.